Hey Jason,
Yeah,
what's going on?
that's how.
So
Thanks.
we're at the end of week 2 right now,
That's right.
and it's past midnight, and we had a pretty long day today, Sunday.
Yeah,
But we
productive though. It's pretty
yeah,
productive.
but we got the app pushed out to review, right?
Yeah.
All right. So I just wanted to talk a little bit about what happened this on week 2, right?
So
Let me give a short recap first.
okay, sure.
Yeah. So just to recall what would happen this week. So in the beginning of the week on Monday, you got Fastlane working. Let's see, then we started planning the app. We made the MVVM architecture. We got some sketch diagrams I can show soon. You ended up coding the app and you deployed it.
Yeah.
How do you feel? How do you feel right now that you just pushed the app out?
This week is definitely a lot better than the previous week because when we like right before anything else, we actually set up a project and make the deployment process functional.
Mm-hmm.
So like the very first thing we did was like make the Fastlane.
Yeah. So near the end, you just kept on
near the end. Like I just go like Fastlane beta, and then it pushes to the apps to the test file. And so previous week we had an issue with Fastlane. It wasn't because of like my computer or my code. It was, I think, like Apple changed some sort of like changed the interface, and then Fastlane didn't really work well. So it was like a new era that was posted on their GitHub.
Right.
So
and you had to revert the version of Fastlane that you were using.
Well, yeah, I've initially reverted to the old version, and then they fixed it with the new version, so I updated to the new version, and then like now.
Oh, okay. Yeah, but that on Monday you fixed it pretty quickly.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't that long, and then it just started to work.
Yeah, so I was pretty happy with that. Nice. And like this week, I actually make the mock first and the sketch. And I did the sketch file before I did any coding.
Yep. You want to show that?
Yeah. So, let me bring the sketch up first. So this is the sketch file. And let me zoom out.
Oh, so first of all, before we show the sketch, should we talk about what the app is and how it works?
I think that'd be a good idea. So the app is called Toast Timer. Basically, it's basically like a timer with a set of like constraints of like time limits. So depends on where the timer is, based on like the minimum time and the maximum time. Based on where the timer is, the app will turn into 3 different colors. Initially, it's going to start out with white color, and then when it hits to minimum minutes, then it's going to turn to green. Mid will be yellow, and then if you pass like your maximum amount of time in minutes, it will going to turn red. So this is how the app looks like. In the very so this is the initial state where everything's white. The label is 0, 0, and you have a play pause button, and then it resets. So when you click on the play button, it's the reset button will disable. Reset button only enable when the timer is paused. And on top is basically a button which speech mode that you're on. So there's like a couple of different speech modes that we have so far. So it's like there's icebreaker, prepare speech, table topics, and speech evaluation. So each one of them have different min and max value, and the timer will change color based on when it counts the time. It will change color based on like these parameters of like min max. I think that's pretty much it about this.
Cool. And you did all of this?
Yeah, it was not that bad. I thought it would be harder.
Did you ever use Sketch before?
I never used Sketch before. I mean, I did use Sketch before, but it wasn't like this. like use as in like I consume other people's like design. So I grab assets from the sketch file, but I never like create like a screen and put in like buttons or labels and then draw or like make image asset out of it. Oh yeah, I made the image asset using Sketch, and also I made like app icons using Sketch. Like
Okay.
my very first time.
Do you want to show the icon?
I didn't save the sketch file for the icon, but I do have it in the project folder. So if you go to Week2, app icons. So like these are the app icons that is generate. So these are the app icons that is generated from the sketch file. Initially, I made this master copy. So, oh, actually, this is the app icons right here. So initially, I made this one icon, and after I created this icon, like I exported into. Initially, I exported in the PNG file, and then I try to use like Sketch tool of like using app icon template in Sketch. It was like weird color distortion when I imported my icon image. So I went online. I was trying to figure out why that's happening. So someone said that, oh, if it's like in PNG file, then it's gonna the color will distort. But like, so I was like, okay, then maybe I should export it into like JPEG. So I exported in JPEG and import the icon into the app icon template, and like the icon looks fine. The color wasn't distorted.
Nice.
So yeah, that's fixed that. So yeah, so like these are the small icons that I made, like play and pause button. I mean, it doesn't look that pretty, but I think it's good enough for me. Like, this is not my expertise.
Hey,
like,
you did it all by yourself.
Yeah,
right?
I did it all by myself, so I'm pretty happy. I also made this, but I didn't get a chance to use this. Whatever. Yeah.
All right.
Oh, one thing I want to point out. So like this view here. Initially, I wanted to implement like a table view controller, but I think like due to like limited amount of time, like this will be a lot more work. So instead of using that, I use like a picker view, which is like very simple to use.
That's it.
Apple built-in UI.
That's fine. Do you want to show how the app actually looks?
Yeah. So let me pull up the simulator. So this is the app. So on the very top, like when you click on it, it's going to show you the picker view. So whenever you change something, the title of the button also changes based on which one you select. So once you select the one that you want, you can click on the button again. It's going to dismiss the picker view. And so so this is the loader, which later on when I press play, it's going to have an animation. And this is the timer label. So this is gonna show the time duration. So yeah, I'm gonna start. So it's gonna increase, like the timer will increase, and also like the animation will like take respect to the max. So for example, like how it get up to this point is like 20 divided by like 2 minutes. So 2 minutes at 120 seconds. So 20 seconds divided by 120 seconds, that's the percentage of this progress bar. So even if I do like change like the time, it's not really gonna affect anything other than the progress bar for like the percentage wise. So if you look at it right now, it's over here, right? So if I change it to like 5-minute minimum, so now I like change to like decreases, right? The progress bar decreases. That makes sense because the max increased like to like 7 minutes. Yeah, so if I could switch back to this ice break, so now like so it also the color of the background also changes based on where the current state is, right? So if it hits like if it hits like 1 minute and 30 seconds, it's gonna change to yellow because midpoint between 1 and 2 minutes is 1.5 minutes. So in 3, 2, 1, it's going to change. Yeah, so it's changed to yellow. Yeah, so it's very responsive. So if I click on pause and if I click on play again, it's just gonna continue the timer. And so for this category, right, for table topic, right, the max is 2 minutes. Once it hits 2 minutes, it's gonna turn red. So let's see if it's gonna turn red. Yeah, so it turned red. So I'm gonna pause it, and well, actually I'm gonna play it, and as you can see, I can't hit on reset because you don't want to reset when the timer is running. And so in order to if you want to reset, you gotta pause the timer and you're gonna reset. Then you're able to hit reset, and everything will turn back to the original state.
Yeah. What about the about button?
Oh, right. So I use like a custom font, so I have to like give the credit where the credit due. So I put myself as the developer and put the name of the font by this person and put the website. I put his website on there, his like license link.
Nice. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, this is more of like a legal reasons. That's why I put it there. So I can click on it, dismiss it. Yeah, that's pretty much it about the app. Oh, let me show you the app icon. Not sure if you can see, but yeah, this is the app icon. I made this app icon like from scratch. I drew like box, rectangles, circles, triangles. Yeah, it's crazy. And yeah, and the name of the app is called Toast.
Cool.
It'll be available in the App Store within, hopefully when it passes the review, it's going to be like, yeah, it'll be available in like 2 or 3 days. Probably 2 days.
Speaking of passing the review.
Right. Speaking of passing the review, so my very first week 1 app was basically about my resume. Honestly, it was not the prettiest app that I ever made. It's not very proud of like the design of the app and the functionality of the app. It's pretty like too simple. I got rejected. That app got rejected, and I mean like getting rejected from the App Store, which is fine. But the reason why I got rejected was like, oh, that really burns, because the Apple is basically saying that my app is useless.
It didn't say useless. It said limited usefulness.
Yeah, that's like a very nice way of saying, oh, dude, your app is useless. Like, don't even submit it to the App Store. We're not even gonna.
They said nice things like, if you want, you can add more functionality to appeal to a broader audience.
Well, like that app is very specific towards me, so I'm not gonna create an app. They're basically saying that my app is useless. They're not gonna accept. They're not gonna approve it. So I mean, it's whatever. You know,
that's a good learning experience.
At least it's on my test flight, right? So
sure.
I think I consider that as an accomplishment. Yeah. Because that I think the goal of that week is more about like deploying to the App Store. Well, not App Store, like test flight, which I did. So.
Cool. Yeah. That was basically week 2.
Yeah. So now, like we're at the end of week 2.
Starting week 3.
Yeah. We don't even. I don't even know what we're trying to go next week.
Yeah, we talked a little bit about some stuff that we could do, like maybe if you want to do something with core data or persistence or I don't know, something else simple. We don't really have a clear goal in mind right now, but
yeah,
we'll try to think of something on Monday.
Yeah. So yeah, I think like from now on, I think we should be more focused on like which framework we want to like have practice on. I think we got like the deployment, the CI CD part down pretty well.
Mostly, yeah. There's a couple of things I still want to do with automating the scripts of creating template projects.
Okay.
Just to make it smoother.
Yeah.
But after that point, you won't have to worry about it as much, and then you can just purely focus on the the logic and learning
Yeah.
about the framework.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Excited?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what we're gonna go next week, but hopefully we can accomplish it by the end of next week. Oh, and another like fun thing that I learned like just like probably like 30 minutes ago, that you can actually easily change your app name in your project file, right? Was it? And like right here in your target like display name. I didn't know that. I thought you have to change the whole project name. Like I tried it once, like changing the whole project name and stuff. It was very buggy and like it crashes all the time. There was like link. There was always like link problems. The Expo project when you change the project name.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, like I think it doesn't matter what your project name is as long as this is what it matters is your display name, because that's what the consumer that's what the users look at. They don't really see your project. Oh yeah, that's pretty cool. I think that's something I learned.
See, there's also one more thing I forgot to talk about. Today we also tried a new technique, right? With the Pomodoros.
Oh, right.
Just want to get your ideas on. Let's see, we did like, what is it?
We did like
10 Pomodoros today.
Yeah.
Yeah. What are your thoughts on that? Is it you're kind of just getting used to it?
Yeah, I'm still getting used to it. I think I'm not really getting a hang of it just yet, because sometimes I feel like 25 minutes is not long enough, and I really wanted to just like keep on working on it. Like sometimes I feel like 25 minutes, like sometimes like at the 25-minute mark, I'm like, I have this like one little thing I just need to do.
You kept on saying that after every single one.
I was like, this is so easy. I can just finish it in a couple of seconds. But then I have to take a break after 25 minutes. It's like breaking that chain of like workflow. Really, like I don't know, but like I don't really like that. I don't know how I feel about this yet, but maybe if I like do this like type of like 25 minutes increment more often, I think I'll appreciate more. Maybe I'll like it better.
Maybe we'll see. We might just have to find like the right use case for it or whatnot. But it was just something fun to try out, just to see if it helps like put you in a focused mindset.
Right.
And who knows? Maybe in the future we might not use it at all.
I mean,
just something to try out.
I think I'm going to stick with it. I just because like this is my very first time like strictly following the Pomodoro timeline. I think I'm going to give it like 2 weeks, 1 to 2 weeks of like strictly following this Pomodoro timeline. See how I like
it works.
Yeah, see how I like it. Yeah.
Cool. Sounds good. Any last notes before we head out, get some sleep, get started on week 3?
Yeah, I think we should just go to sleep because let's go to the gym tomorrow.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can wake up tomorrow. Yeah, I'll try my best.
All right, you better.
All right. Yeah, I think that's it. I think that's it for this week. Anything else you want to talk about?
Nope. Let's see what we make next week.
All right. Bye, guys.
Later.